Hello there, how's your day? Ame Gakita desu. Alright, today we're going to talk about fan service, actually more so on fan service in game. But let's talk about fan service stuff. I mean, like, there are a lot of people with their own idea about what is fan service. Basically, it's a form of using the fan and the service. It's just giving like some sort of service to fan. And fan service has been a thing like since of who know how long when, and more so on Japanese culture. I mean, like, not really the Japanese culture, it's more on the anime manga culture along the line. But the one thing is, right, when it comes to those kind of scenario, often more than not you can get to have things where, like, normally it is like when the character is being in a sexualized in nature or doing things that is considered yabai along the line. But at the same time, there is also soft version and hard version, so it depends on what kind of fan service are we talking about. Like, hard version can be something that is yabai or R18 along the line, or near to R18 along the line, or maybe in case where the character wear like swimsuit, or maybe like for female wear sexy clothes along the line, or for male will be showing their body with 6 pairs or 8 pairs, or how many pairs are there in that human can have along the line. So often more than not, when we kind of have like the kind of fan service, it is a thing. But that is only like mostly the hardcore version. It doesn't mean that there is no softcore version. So let's say, for example, there are times when a character wears something that is out of the norm, or maybe like a guy in a very handsome casual look along the line. Those are also considered offensive. It's just depending on, it is a hard one which is very yabai, or soft one which is kind of like meh, but also kind of nice along the line. So often more than not, fan service is just meant that it is a service for the fan, or letting people to see something that is new or unexpected side of the character, and it's not wrong. But again, when it came to games, like literally when it came to like games like Nikke, which is very heavy on fan service, I played Nikke for ever since it was first released, when it was first unleashed to the whole damn world. And mind you guys, the game itself have been released since 2022, which is like almost 2 years now. They are reaching their 2 years anniversary soon anyway. So it's kind of weird, at least in my view, that how there are people talking, making noise about how yabai the character is. It's kind of weird, and I mean, like, sure, there will be some people like questioning, like, is it the Genshin, the Hoyoverse character, the Hoyoverse player making noise about it, or people saying like, oh, this is a child along the line, or this is yabai along the line, just because the character is wearing a swimsuit, or maybe the character is wearing a bunny suit in this case. So it's kind of like weird that people start making noise, and more so that this character, like this, I will agree with this tweet, is that people are complaining about a game where main selling point is fan service. Like, dude, it's just weird. I mean, like, Nikke I have been playing for ever since, and there's really like I believe it's really like 4 characters with bunny suit. 2 of them is in costume, and 2 of them is basically the character in bunny suit along the line. So that's like only like people stop complaining about it. And the funny thing is, right, bunny suit in Nikke already been there ever since who know how long when. There is also other character in swimsuit. There's also other character in revealing clothes along the line, and there's even like girls that look young or whatsoever that people consider child, when every character in the game that are called Nikke are actually just cyborg little girl. Like, seriously, if anyone who say that they don't know those are sexualized character, I mean, like, go and read up the lore of the game. It's like every character, mostly like 99% of the girls that we interact in Nikke is basically robots girls. They are just human being turned into fighting robot, and they don't call themselves cyborg. They are being called Nikke. That's what it means. So if the people are complaining about it, I mean, like, we can't talk about it because there is no actual age to them. Some of them can be older than they look. Some can be just look young, but they are actually very old along the line, or their mental mind is very old along the line. So it's like, dude, I don't understand why people are making noise about it. It's like really giving the moment of a face pump at this point of time. And more so is that if Rev-san, who finally said this, so apparently he had finally go and put up this case and video say this generation is cool. it just show to prove that how much this generation where people start making noise about game is just how crazy they are. I mean, like, maybe some people will say that are they hypocrite or are they crazy along the line. It's kind of weird that why of all time that Nikke have been releasing a lot of fan service throughout 2 years of their game release, and people are making noise. Like, why now? Some people say there's a possibility of being from players from Genshin or Hoyoverse, where the character is not too socialized. Yet, when it comes to R34 rules, where everything can be socialized along the line in the internet world, I don't see anything wrong with it, because if you don't like it, don't watch it. If you hate it, move on with your life. The world will still rotate without you moving at all. So even the thing is, right, it's kind of weird that people start making noise about a game when the game had been released for nearing 2 years, and there is already it's already kind of like on the heavy service side. And most of the interaction with some of the girls is like some of the girls are thirsty for the main character. So it's like, it's a thing. I don't understand why people are making noise about it. It's like, if you don't like it, don't play it. And there are some people like in one of Rev highlighted point is that the game is gatekeeping itself from those people, which I think is a good point, because if people don't like it and they stay away from it, that's good for us, because we don't need those kind of people who is trying to undermine a game meant for most people. If people say that, oh, whatsoever, like the P word, or oh, every character is a child or whatsoever, I mean, like, it's kind of weird that people don't understand that a game with fan service is just a fan service. So if in the case that, let's say for example, if the game is just because it's themed all about female rights, what happens if there is a male version of Nikke? What happens if all the character is basically you're the female commander, where every of your robot are male, where they show a very handsome look or whatsoever, and the way interact with it is, I feel like those people will be keeping quiet and just say shut up and get my money along the line. So it's like, those people, I feel like at this point there is many reasons to why they are mad. And at this point, I'm just introduced one new point. It's basically that it's very likely that because there is no male version of the game, there's only female version, no male version. So maybe if Shift or create a male version, I think they will be like, shh, just keep quiet, because they will say, oh, they're good. I can just imagine all those people just making all the weirder noise and just go and play, and they won't say EU or whatsoever. Like, what happened to all the female character for Nikke at this point is just weird. But again, this is my speculative thought, so you guys can think more about it. But the funny thing is that I feel like another point what I think most people are now talking about Nikke is that it's because of the company when it's developed by Swift Out Corporation, a company in Korea. Ring a bell? Solid screen? Good for you! It's the same company which created the so-called controversy game called Stellar Blade in 2024, this year. So it's kind of funny thing is that when Stellar Blade released the game itself, and our main, like, the game female character is a female sexualized character, apparently that a lot of people are not happy about, because the character, despite being a 3D scan of a real life person, based on a real life person, move based on a real life person, and people say, oh, it's not real. And most of when the character actually wear in very nice swimsuit or very nice so-called bunny suit or whatever suit that is, like the costume is there, Sony make noise about, oh, we need to censor the game. The people who don't buy the game and still want to complain about it, oh, the game is too sexualized. Like, well, this generation is really, really bad though. So it's kind of really weird that those people who make so much noise, I never see them playing the game at all, and they only complaining about the game all and all again. I mean, like, if you don't like the game, don't play the game. I don't see you guys even consider buying the game just to play the game. And if you say that the game is not nice, I mean, give the game to other people. I mean, like, there will be other people who appreciate the gameplay more than you. So at this point of time, I mean, like, it's really, really weird that people always make noise about it. And more so is that, best of all, the Stellar Blade might, like, finally, despite the censorship initially point, there was a group that actually fight for the censorship, against censorship along the line, and Sony finally caved in, and Swift Out was able to release a second batch of new costume, more so to be actually to be an uncensored version, basically the original version of the costume but in different color. And a lot of people are pretty happy about it. I mean, like, not only is there the censored version which some people actually do like it, but there's also the uncensored version which many people requested for it in the first place. So at this point of time, it's really just to show that Swift Company is really looking out for the fan, and they are really giving the fan the service they are requesting, they are paying for. So do people still make noise about it? Yes, there are, because when they lost the case in Stellar Blade, which is the game they are looking out for, the next game that is very popular in Swift Corporation, which is Nikke, the Guardians of Victory. I played the game myself, so I don't see any issue with the game. I mean, like, if it's fun, it's kind of like I can just let it auto battle and don't care about it. And I mean, like, if the girl is sassy or whatever, hey, if I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, I don't get it. And some of the character, I don't even like if I get a character that looks like, I don't even use the character in the first place. I just kind of like collect it and just leave it in my collection. And I'm like, okay, F this. I'm just gonna play the game with other of my better and stronger Nikke along the line. So I feel like at this point in time, people making noise about fan service along the line, it's like, it's just I mean, like, fan service is fan service. Either you like it or you don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't play the game. It's simple as that. So it's really, really funny that when people make noise about Nikke, if I don't see them playing the game at all. If they do play the game and they complain about the game, I mean, like, then why are you playing the game at this point of time? It's just weird. It's like either you play or you don't play. That's all. If you complain and you don't play, F off. It's very simple. Whether you like it or not, that's how it has always been. And it's not only my mindset of saying this way. I mean, like, if you don't like the game, why are you playing the game? Why are you living your life and unable to move on from hate? I mean, like, it's just only a game. And people are now making noise about, oh, the game is real, the character is real, or whatever is real. It's like, oh wow. I mean, like, the number of cosplayers up there, like Nikke, I can't recall which event was it, but they freaking have like a whole group of cosplayer, female popular cosplayer, cosplaying as the character in Nikke, and I was like, that's just show how much Nikke had grown over the year of 2 years. Not even 2 years yet, but I can just imagine that when they reach their 2 years, this game is gonna, when they celebrate their anniversary, will be like, at least they give better reward than Genshin. Genshin could never. So it's kind of like, talking about Genshin, right? It's really, sometimes I really wonder, like, do most of the people in Genshin never touch grass, or they just because they touch grass in the game mean that they're touching grass along the line, or basically they can't move on along the line? It's like, the funny thing is, like, when it comes to mock, not officially released by MiHoYo or HoYoverse, depending on which one you want to call it, I mean, like, game mod is a thing in gaming industry. Like, sometimes a lot of people, I know some people don't like it. There will be people, even the game company may not like it because it's kind of like, it may affect the game code for the company. So there might be some there will be some developer who hate mob in any form. So it's kind of weird that sometimes when there is real good people who are very, very good in game mod or creating costume for character, right? Apparently someone did a make costume for Alakino, who is well known for as father, even though she is a female. So it just proved to show it. I see a lot of the people making noise about, oh, he's a father, he's wearing pants, he should be look like a male, he doesn't want to be a female. Like, dude, do they even play the game at all? Like, often more than not, why I always like playing like Genshin or Honkai Star Rail, it's not just because of, hey, I want to play the game for the sake of the character. It's actually, yes, if the character is fun, that's fine. But it's actually more so that sometimes if you look into the game story and you look at why the Alakino decided to call herself a father, not a mother, it's proof a lot of things, and people are making noise about it. Like, because she's called father, so she should be like a male. Simple thing for you guys. Spoiler for around 1 minute along the line. Skip if you need to. The reason why Alakino is being called a father is that in the story, the original cave, the original cave or the original Harbinger of the household heart was known as mother. So the reason why she decided to call herself as father is that it was a mean of denying the old past that which was the original household heart. That's all. That's why she decided to call herself father. I mean, like, if there is no reason for it, I think most people will just call her mother instead at this point. So it's kind of weird that people always tend to, oh hey, the story say that his father along the line, when they don't even understand the full law. The full law is just basically saying that Arlecchino is called father because he doesn't want to inherit the old title mother, who is a person who have been destroying life of many people. So she is against it, and this is one of the reasons why I always like about this character, to the point that I actually go all in for her. Well, not really all in, but actually as in like she's really, really good, and I enjoy playing her in game so far. Until when MiHoYo decided to release better game character in Genshin, then who knows? I might just say goodbye. But again, I mean, like, it's really just to show that how much people always tend to make noise about games character, and even if it's just a mod, there are, I mean, like, if people like it, people enjoy it, but there are also some people who is like, oh, it's not a good thing, or oh, there is this, he's supposed to be look like a meal. Dude, it's like, at this point of time, right, I don't understand why are people making noise about it. It's like, why the hell are people making noise? If other people create a mod as a service for others, if they enjoy it, let them be. If people want it, let them be. Why we want to make noise about it? And more so is like, some people even go to the point of saying like, people are making noise about, oh, some people are into this character or into that character. Oh, this character is too young. You are in a P word along the line. It's like, their mindset is so strange. Like, remember the 4 key phrases when I talk about, right? Number 1, emotion. Number 2, fit in the loop. Number 3, coming out with weird reasoning. And number 4, full denial. At this point of time, it's kind of like, I don't understand what the hell they are trying to do, and they just coming out with denying everyone, while at the same time coming out with weird reasoning, and they can't get out of the loop. Like, I've seen a lot of people in the comment section like talking about it again and again and again, to the point that I'm just like, the reason why sometimes I keep out of Twitter, right? The reason why I hardly use Twitter at this point of time is that I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get into phase 2. If I can't get out of the loop, it means that I'm in a very bad situation, that I might come out with weird reasoning, I may come out with bad takes, or sometimes give weird reasoning along the line on denying other people. So at this point, it's just weird. So often more than not, what is the best thing is I stand back. The only time I will get mad up with someone is my own dad. But that's basically it. But at this point, I don't understand why many people just love to talk about, oh, the character looks sexualized. I mean, like, dude, there are like many characters with game, like Genshin character game mod, that basically I've seen a lot of people doing like very yabai game mod, where they basically remove the costume of the girls, or they make the girls wear swimsuit along the line, and the swimsuit actually look very nice though, I have to admit. But at the end of the day, is right, if people do game mod and they like it, let them be. It's just, and I think for MiHoYo is that they better hire these kind of people if they can do this kind of mod easily, because they are doing a very good job. And if you want game character to look way better, in like future character to look way better, or current character to have a little bit of buff, or look better in some of the detail, I mean, like, hire these kind of people. I mean, like, not only are you showing case that you are looking out for talents, but also at the same time you are showing that, hey, we are also trying to give the best quality game out there. So I don't see any issue with it. But again, sometimes people are very narrow-minded, to the point of being stubborn, to the point they can't look at the bigger picture. Often more than not, I always tend to look at a lot of scenario. I tend to look at a lot of point and a lot of things, and the reason why I'm not going to defend anyone that is going against like this kind of thing, or maybe like about Nikke, I mean, like, if let's say this generation is cool, I don't think it's just this generation. I think this era is cool already though at this point, because I don't think it's just only like young child making noise about it. I think there is also people who is tourists who don't even play this game or know about this game, and they just making noise about it. It's like anyone can talk about it, just show that, hey, even the weirdest people can make the weirdest thing, I guess. But then again, it's just all my speculative thought, just a random chat, and just based on my feel. So if you do want to take most of my word into your mind, make sure that you stick it with a huge pinch of salt and throw the salt at the screen if you need to. But again, I mean, like at this point, if you do have your own take, your own opinion, or your own thought, I mean, like by all means, go ahead, write in the comment below. We can discuss it further because I tend to prefer to have people give me like different views. Sometimes some of the view I give may be missed out, so I do appreciate those kind of comments. But on the other hand, don't forget to press the like button if you do like this kind of video, and subscribe for more random chat where I talk about random stuff or sometimes stuff that never makes sense, or maybe at times never even follow a single trend. But till then, I hope you guys have a nice day or night.